who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, David Alaba, one of the most versatile players out there. He's just got so much positional awareness and intelligence. He can basically do a job anywhere on this pitch. He's got fabulous technique too, especially with his delivery in and around the area. He'll be eyeing up any set play.
Decent chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Gregorich. So just a one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Goes looking wide. Taken back almost at once. And this is Messi.
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Now it's Fernandes. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Wriggles his way through. And he's forced to go back. Schlager. Now it's on Nautovic. And they've got a throw. That's really well cleared. And here's Messi. Gonzalez. Gonzalez unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Tries to pass it through. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Otamendi wins the duel this time. Sabitzer and Gregorich. Linhart and Gregorich. Now it's Martinez.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, that's ambitious. And that is a routine catch.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
And here's Lautaro Martinez. And here's Messi. Now it's McAllister. And it's Fernandes. Played out to the left flank. And this is Messi. Pulls it back. Now it's Martinez. Might be danger here. Oh, Nautovic. Some resolute defending there. That has been slung wide. And it's made its way to him. And this is Messi. Schlager. He shifted it to the flank. And here's Fernandez. And Martinez! A real chance and a real let-off.
Se agregará un minuto al
Schlager.
tiempo reglamentario.
Gregoric. Gonzalez. Oh, that's a key interception. And that brings the first half to a close.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Argentina looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. And so the action is resumed. Sabitzer. And it's Alaba. And here's Arnautovic.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Nicely shaped ball. Tagliafico picks it up out wide. So no flag here. He has found the way through. And it's been hooked away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Tagliafico. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Picked out brilliant. Martinez! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, talk about making the most of a momentary lapse in concentration. He was just that little bit quicker and smarter than everyone else around him.
A case now of complete control. Martinez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Fernandez. Great vision.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Martinez under intense pressure.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Thinks about the shot. Chance, surely! It's a goal! Untouchable, remorseless, relentless, a class of their own. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Lima. And Gregoric. Schlager. It's a really well-measured ball. And he's managed to get free. Gregoric bumps him off it and wins back the ball. De Paul, nicely spread. And it's Molina. To McAllister. This looks promising. It's an inviting-looking ball, that.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And he was quick to react. He's given the time to pick a pass.
You have to expect that from everyone.
Molina is wide and looking to get onto this.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
And it's Fernandez. And here's Gonzalez. Chance for a shot! And it's in! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Argentina are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Messi. Gonzalez. Has to go back here. Baumgartner. And this is Arnautovic. Now it's Gonzalez. Argentina do have a chance to counter here. And they win it back again. Nice looking ball. Lima. He's found a way through. Now it's Gonzalez. Great ball and the shot! Oh, it's gone in!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
So lead courtesy of an own goal. No, he's not getting past him there. Messi.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Spread it left. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered through. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, at least on the face of it, Peter, there's very little at stake in this.
But, Jim,
Well, it still gives ample opportunity for some fringe players to make their case. So I'm inclined towards something that's still...
Arnautovic! And again! Goal, Austria! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Argentina are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Fernandez. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Schmidt. It's Sabitzer. Schmidt.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
De Paul. Fernandez. Tagliafico. It'll be a throw-in. And the keeper's got it again. Martinez. Tagliafico. Argentina are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Now it's Messi. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Gonzalez. And it's Fernandez. Who's looking wide.
Argentina really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Gonzalez. And the shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Lovely ball and a real chance now. And he's there to retrieve it. He's had a shot! Oh, off the bar! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Sabitzer. And Gregoric. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Messi. Distributed tidily. Lienhardt. Austria have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
Lienhardt. In with the challenge. Ball's gone out of play. Lienhardt. Sabitzer. Played back into the centre. Fernandez. And back to the goalkeeper. Otamendi. To Martinez. Fernandez. Gonzalez. Tagliafico. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Searching pass he's played there. It's played through for him. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Now it's Baumgartner. Oh, that's fabulous. Cross from Lima. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. No, that's been intercepted. Alaba. Now Lima. Baumgartner. It's Schlager. And here's Arnautovic. De Paul tries to pass it through. And he's picked it up out wide.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
Martinez, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Alaba. And that signals the end of the first period. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Argentina unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Argentina really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Messi. Now he's off and running. And he's picked out the run. And this is Messi. Great chance! Oh, good finish. They have come roaring back.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Argentina restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And that has been cleared.
Austria clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Sabitzer.
Argentina have clearly reached a level of comfort in this half. Why not use the impetus to plough on?
And here's Lautaro Martinez. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's having a hit! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Tagliafico has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Lima knocks it into space. Lima wants to run onto this. Gonzalez. Schmidt. And it's Messi. Alaba. And he's managed to get rid. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Good ball, good take. Played out wide. Plays a sharp little ball here. Molina. Arnautovic. Gonzalez. Threads one in. Shoots! Baumgartner. Now it's Arnautovic. Molina. Martinez. And it's Fernandez. McAllister, he's gone for goal! Argentina with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Messi with the short one. That's the keeper's ball. Austria are looking to go forward now. Gregoric. McAllister does well to get it back. 75 minutes played. Tagliafico. Played into space. Oh, delightful ball. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
He's having a shot! Goal! Argentina! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
It's run loose here. And he whips it on Nautovic! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Tagliafico. Well timed, excellent interception. The final 5 minutes.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
It's a promising position. And this is Messi. It's out for a goal kick. Austria have opted to make another change here. Kalajic coming on here as broadly expected.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That's good vision. Sabitzer. Nicely weighted ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of...
And the finish! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Argentina have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Time for the first of the anthems. A truly great anthem. Now, can they do better? Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
It'll be interesting to see how these teams will go about things in the knowledge that there's nothing riding on it.
Yeah, maybe there is some scope for experimentation.
Yeah, I suppose something different to the norm. That would be an interesting prospect. It could get combustible.
There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, David Alaba, one of the most versatile players out there. He's just got so much positional awareness and intelligence. He can basically do a job anywhere on this pitch. He's got fabulous technique too, especially with his delivery in and around it.
Gonzalez! And for a moment, time stood still. Schlager, Lienhardt, passing is crisp and sharp. He's a sharp little ball here. He is through here. It's gone in, he's put through his own net.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
It's a huge moment for the game and a shocking moment for him personally, but it happened at the best possible time. This is recoverable.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
And it's McAllister. That's a cute ball. And that pass just didn't quite work. Schlager. Leimer. Ball played for Baumgartner. Lima. Now it's Gregoric, looking for options for movement. Lima is in a really good position out wide. Just eases him off the ball. Molina. De Paul. Tagliafico. Alaba. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Linhart. Now it's on Nautovic.
Argentina really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Otamendi. That'll be a throw-in.
Austria always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. He has found the way through. Fernandez. Now that looks a decent ball. Great chance! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Schlager. And he's forced to go back. And that was nowhere near his best. Linhart. Schlager. He's found a way through. He's gone for goal! He's got away with one there. Sabitzer, spread it left. Now it's Messi. That's a shade optimistic. Alaba is there to clear.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Messi. Schmidt aims beyond the defence. Chance for a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Lima did well to stay calm there. And he's quick to get rid. Fernandez, shot at goal! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Argentina with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Lima with the clearance. Austria have the chance to go the other way. Sabitzer. It's Schlager. Baumgartner. Played out to the left flank. Fernandez. Gonzalez. Crosses it in. Arnautovic. Chance here to counter.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de
Threads one in.
compensación.
Now who's going to be first to this? Sabitzer. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And we've reached half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. Away we go again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
McAllister knocks it into space.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Chance, surely! And that's in! They are right back in business!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Convertido en el minuto 50. Número 10.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And it's Fernandez. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Tries from distance. Gregoric. Lima. De Paul. Fernandez.
Argentina have clearly reached a level of comfort in this half. Why not use the impetus to plough on?
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's had it taken off him. Opts for safety. Martinez. And it's Molina. Great vision. And he's worked it through. Shoots! This time, surely! Goal! Argentina! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
La cantidad de espectadores de
Argentina
este partido
leading now.
fue de 60.333.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Messi is being harried and hassled. Messi has been caught there, it's a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 22.
Great chance here from position A1.
Número
An
9.
opportunity then to pull clear here. Messi! Argentina have their second corner now. That has been knocked clear. And it's Molina. Good chance here! Smashing save, really good save that.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Hangs one in. Lima. The big chance! Nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 15.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
Número
And the break in play
17.
means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Argentina is having a shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? McAllister, and the shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Se va a realizar un cambio.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Sabitzer, spread out to the left.
Argentina surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Lima, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's on Nautovic. Molina to McAllister. Now this could be a chance. Simeone showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he was quick to react. And no, that was never going to make it. Alvarez tries to play it through. And he shoots! And there's a goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Lienhardt, just 5 minutes left. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Alvarez. Oh, that's a
header! I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Now it's Alvarez. And that's a good ball. 5 minutes to add. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Messi. Can he finish? It's bounced back off the post. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Linhart. And that will be it. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Messi taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, I have to say I'm thoroughly impressed with what we've just witnessed. As soon as they got their goal, you felt they were always going to go on and find a winner, and they did just that.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me, and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Time for the first of the anthems. Well, if that doesn't get the juices flowing, then nothing will. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, it certainly doesn't feel like a friendly to me, Peter.
The atmosphere, absolutely that of a premium contest.
Yeah, and this crowd are demanding the most from their players, and it looks like they might get what they came for.
So it's away we go then. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, David Alaba, one of the most versatile players out there. He's just got so much positional awareness and intelligence. He can basically do a job anywhere on this pitch. He's got fabulous technique too, especially with his delivery in and around the area. He'll be eyeing up any set plays the opposition concede in that defensive third.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Foot in. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Sabitzer. Molina. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Molina is sporting a guilty look after that. Just about within shooting range. Comfortable claim for the keeper.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
Martinez. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Oh, good-looking ball. Sabitzer. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
He's cut it out. Schmidt. Now it's Martinez. Oh, that's superb. Baumgartner. So it is still 0-0. Fernandez! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
tries from a long way out. Oh, great effort, but he's produced a save to match.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
Argentina with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he gets rid in a hurry. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Great vision. Oh, that's well spotted. Gregoric. And here's Lautaro Martinez. He's gone for goal! And that's off target.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Gets a good foot in there. Can he get on the end of this? Great chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Gonzalez. Messi. And he's straight offside. Schmidt threads one in. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. 30 minutes gone. Baumgartner. And that has been slung wide. Tagliafico. Picks out brilliant, shoots! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Tagliafico proves too strong. Fernandez. Now it's Gonzalez. And now the breakaway. Schmidt. He's a sharp little ball here. And Messi! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Not the most convincing of passes. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. And he was alert to it. And smartly reclaimed. Schlager. Now it's Baumgartner. And this is Arnautovic. Tagliafico. Now it's Gonzalez.
Se agrega un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
Gregoric. He's found a way through. He's had it taken off him. Arnautovic finding... Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we reached the halfway point.
Well, it was great to see them try to turn their possession and chances into a goal. They definitely wanted one before the break, and okay, while it didn't happen, things could start changing if they can continue in the same manner.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Argentina clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Martinez. That has ended up in no man's land. He's gone for goal. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Baumgartner. And he's forced to go back. It's Schlager. That's a good ball out wide. Defending here is really tight. Now, can they get him away? Tagliafico has the space to scheme. Chance, surely! Missed by a fraction. Argentina have their second corner now. It's gone out for a throw-in. Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. Gonzalez. No, that's been intercepted. Alaba. It's Schlager. The Paul does well to get it back. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Decent chance! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
I think that was probably what the opposition wanted him to do, Peter. They're not going to be overly worried if he's shooting from that sort of distance.
Spread out to the left. No, it's come to nothing. Lima. Baumgartner stood up well to him there. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Great ball, and he's in here. Shapes to shoot. Gregoric. Ball played for Baumgartner. Sabitzer. For Schmidt. Molina going forward. Lobbed in behind. Tries to get it clear. Now it's Gregoric. And that pass just didn't quite work. And it's been shipped out wide. Pinches it off him. Well, that has not gone well. Oh, that's he's having a pop! He's done very well to get to that.
McAllister really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Argentina have their third corner. And it's hoisted clear.
Argentina clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
McAllister was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Schmidt. De Paul gets a foot in here. Can he get it through? And this is Messi. Austria making further changes here, and in quick succession.
Well, for
Cambio.
me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Well, that looks a decent ball. And the through ball. Can he finish? Well taken goal. Finally, the deadlock is broken.
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
Convertido en el minuto 84.
Unstoppable.
Número 7.
Just how do they contain him?
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Austria are in front now, the game's only goal.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
Just 5 minutes left. Tries to pass it through. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Austria have opted to make another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Austria clearly now in lead preservation mode. That is good alertness. Messi. Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Oh, good claim by the keeper. He's certainly earned his keep there. Great defending, strong and determined.
I'm sure...
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Argentina could still be playing, Peter, and probably still be trying to score. It might just be causing some edginess to the camp.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Gracias por su cooperación.